your block and lie down in your supported bridge. So you've got those options of low, medium, or high. So low, medium, high, whichever works for your back, whichever feels nice. And position it on the lower back. And then just take your feet either hip distance apart, or you can take them a little bit wider, whatever feels nice. I want you to feel comfortable in the pose. And just let the hands relax down by the side. And close off your eyes. And then just start to take your awareness to your breath. As you begin to breathe in through the nose, let's take a big sigh out through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Big exhale, side out. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do another breath here. Inhale. And exhale. So let's close off the mouth as we breathe in through the nose. And then exhale out through the nose again. So I still want you to think about that Ujjayi breath, the sound of the ocean as you exhale. Completely exhaling everything out from the belly as we switch on our parasympathetic nervous system to rest, relax, and repair. So try to breathe in for a count of 4 breaths, and then exhale out for a count of 5 or 6. So making that exhale slightly longer than your inhale. I'll stay here for 1 more breath. And then just walk the feet back hip distance if they're not already there, and start to extend the arms up and over, palms facing up towards the sky. Keep that chin tucked in towards the chest. Actively push down all of the fingers down into the floor, pushing the shoulders into the mat. And then take a breath in. As you exhale, we're going to draw those hands down towards the mat. So moving them and pushing them down into the floor, working a little bit into your shoulders here. And then again, we inhale, lift the arms up and over the head, pushing the backs of the hands into the floor. Inhale through the nose, exhale as we bring them back round. Again, inhale, lift them over the head. Need to move that bottle of water. And then exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And then just start to lift your hips up towards the sky as you move away from the block. And then roll your way down onto the floor, vertebra by vertebra. Nice and slowly. So keeping those feet hip distance apart here, actively push 4 corners of those feet down into the mat. We're going to take that left shin and grab hold of it, squeeze it in, left kneecap towards your left shoulder. Now, make sure that your chin is tucked into the chest here. If your head is lifted, that spine is not going to be nice and straight. We need to tuck the chin in. So hugging onto your left shin here for a few breaths. You can start to circle into your left ankle, clockwise and anti-clockwise a few times. Just waking everything up. And then from here, I want you to push down into the right foot. As you inhale, lift your hips up off the floor, still hugging onto that left shin. So lift the hips up as high as you can, and then we exhale as we roll back down. Breathe in through the nose, exhale as we push back up towards the sky. And again, slowly roll back towards the floor. Inhale through the nose, exhale, start to lift up. And we lower. Couple more of these. Inhale, we lift. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, this one I want you to stay here and hold it. Maybe start to extend the left leg up towards the sky. Push the hands down into the floor. Triceps can melt down into the mat here as well. Now just watch your hips haven't lifted. Make sure your right foot is a little bit closer towards your butt cheek. And we'll just start to point and flex again through your left ankle. A few times here. Keep the right hip lifted. And then slowly draw the hips back down towards the mat. As you grab hold of that left shin, the right leg now extends nice and long down the mat. As you flex your toes towards the face, we're going to open out your hip here, so let that knee drop out to the left side. Right hand comes down to your right hip bone to push your right hip to the floor. And stay active through your right toes. Little hip opener. Again, keep that chin connected to the chest. And then we breathe in, come back to the center. Release the left foot to the floor. Grab hold of that right shin and we'll just give it a little hug again. Squeeze. Draw some circles through the right ankle a few times. Just wake it up. And then pushing down into your left heel, we inhale, lift the hips up, squeeze, and then exhale as we lower. Inhale, we lift. Think about squeezing into that left butt cheek. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Let's hold this one here. Start to extend the right leg up towards the sky again. Push your left butt cheek upwards. Push the hands down into the floor. We'll point and flex through that right toe, circle a few times. Draw your belly in. Pull your lower rib cage in here as well. And then slowly start to draw the hips to the mat. As the right leg bends again, the left leg extends, and we'll just let that right knee open out to the side. Again, left hand to your left hip. Push it into the floor. Nice little hip opener. And then inhale as it comes back to the center. Extend both of your legs. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Turn the toes towards the face. We'll do a couple of roll-ups to our seated position. So when you're in your roll-up position, make sure your lower back is pushed into the floor. Belly draws in. Extend the arms up and over the head. Oh, the water bottle. Inhale. We're going to slowly roll up. So you're scooping the belly in as you roll up to a seat. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. And then exhale, we draw the belly back in, we lower back to the floor. So we just do these a couple of times to warm up the core. Breathe in through the nose, exhale, scoop the belly in, lift your way up to that tall spine. reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, forward fold over the legs, reach. Inhale, scoop the belly in again, lower back to the floor. Inhale, we lift back up. I did say 2, but we're going to do a few more. Exhale, round the spine as you come forward. Inhale again, scoop. Drop back to the mat. And let's do one more here. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, lengthen through the spine. Exhale as we round the back, forward fold. Inhale, come back up to the seat. And then exhale, bring the hands into the heart center. So finding your way into your tabletop position. Stack those knees under the hips. And we'll do some of your bird dogs here. So knees under hips. From there, I want you to extend out your right leg nice and long. Keep your toes active into the floor. Obviously, I'm a little bit cold still, so I've still got my socks on. So push that right foot into the floor. Make sure your right hip hasn't opened. Scoop your belly in and reach the right leg up to hip height. Now turn your toes down to stay active in the core. Reach the left arm forward. From here, we're going to drop the baby finger down as the toes drop down, and then we inhale, come back up. Exhale, drop. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So 10 of these. 7. Pull the core in. 6. Watch the back hasn't arched. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Stay here in that bear dog. Reach. And then we're going to open it out into that cross position. So left arm out to the left side as the right leg goes to the right side. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. Push down into the left big toe. 8. 10 of these again. 7. 6. This is going to work right into that core as well. 5. Nice and slowly. 4. Try and keep that left tricep, bicep hugging into your ear. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale back to center. Keep reaching into that bird dog. And then exhale as we release the hand down. Before we move to the other side, I want you to take your fists in between those knees as you find that camel setup. Turning the toes down towards the floor. And then we'll take those arms out to shoulder distance in front. Scoop the belly in again here. Breathe in. As you exhale, we take it back. And then we inhale to come forward. And then we're in downward facing dog. And we'll stay in downward dog for a couple of breaths. You can just start to move the hips a few times from side to side. And then we drop back to the knees. Inhale, come up, roll the shoulders back, take the arms out. Let's take it back here. We'll pulse in for 5, 4, 3. Scoop the belly in here. 2, 1. Back into your dog. Lift the hips to the sky. Again, you can walk it out a few times. Those socks now need to disappear. Walk out your dog a few times. Drop back down onto the knees. Set that camel position up. Inhale, open the arms. And let's go for 10 this time. 9. Squeeze your glutes as you get to the top as well. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Back into your downward facing dog. Let's take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Big exhale, side out, lion's breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, lion's breath out through the mouth. One more, inhale. Exhale, lion's breath. As we come up onto your tiptoes and knees, then come back down to the mat, and we make our way back into that tabletop position. So spreading out those fingers, knees back under those hips. Extend out the left leg. Again, make sure that hip hasn't opened, scoop the belly in. Lift the left leg, turn the toes down as we reach the right arm forward. And we then tap and lift. Again, 10 of these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here, hold the bird dog as we then start to open out into that X position, and then we come back into the center. 9, go nice and slowly. 8, gonna start to feel it working into that core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, losing my voice today, and excuse me, 1. Come back to the center, lengthen everything out, and then exhale, right hand comes back to the floor. We then come back into that camel setup position again, checking the knees to the fists, roll the shoulders back, lift the arms up, scoop the belly in. Again, we're going to pulse it here 10 times. So 1, 2, everything coming nice and strong in the hip flexors as well as the core. 6, and the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we're going to hold it here, so hold it. And then maybe start to reach the left arm back behind. And then inhale, come back to the center. Open out to the right side, still leaning back. Back to the center, press the palms together. Let's go again, open. Inhale. Exhale. One more either side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then come back. Reach the arms up to the sky. Take a little back bend over towards the left side as you grab hold of the left ankle or shin or calf or wherever you can meet the mat. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Inhale, come back up to the center as we lengthen, and then exhale, reach back towards the opposite side. Inhale, arms to the sky. Bring those big toes to connect. Woo. As you take a little child's pose, open the knees out, mat distance. Little release into the spine. Bring the forehead to the mat. Just wiggle it out a few times from side to side. And then from here, come into downward facing dog. Spread the fingers out, look forward. Lift those hips up to the sky. As we walk it out a few times, again, if you need to. And then inhale onto your tippy toes as those knees push back towards the end of the mat. Look forward. Step, jump, or walk towards the top of the mat, however you want to get to the top. Bringing the big toes to connect. Inhale all the way up to standing. Reach the arms up and over the head. Exhale, hands through the heart. Inhale, take a backward bend. Exhale, float down, hinge from the hips. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway flat back, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands down, step or hop into your plank. So moving through your first vinyasa, we're going to do 2 presses today. So if you just want to skip it, you can, or come down onto your knees, or join me. So shift your weight forward, press here for 1, 2, and then inhale, upward facing dog. Open out the chest. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, tippy toes, push those hips back towards the sky, and then step, jump, or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway flat back, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up all the way. Take a backward bend as you get to the top. This time you're going to go all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop into plank. Again, 2 presses here for 1, 2. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. 1 more round of your vinyasa. Push those hips back. Surya Namaskar. Step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Backward bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop into your plank. Chaturanga, 1 press, 2 press. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now roll through those tippy toes as you make your way to a plank. Stacking the shoulders to the wrists as you get to the top. And then start to take your left foot out towards the left side of your mat into your open lizard pose. Stay active in the right leg. Staying for a couple of breaths. Keep that head in line with the spine. Breathing in, exhale, step back to plank. Right foot steps to the outside of the mat. Again, stay nice and active in the left leg, scooping the belly in. Come up nice and high onto your left tippy toes. Breathe in, exhale, step back to plank. Left foot steps forward, back into that open lizard. Stay for a few breaths. Exhale, step it back. Right foot steps forward. Hold. Breathe in, exhale, step it back. Left foot steps forward. Breathe in, exhale, left leg back, right foot forward. Hold it. Let's do 1 roll out, 1 more round either side, left foot forward. Exhale, take it back, right foot forward. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Now drop down into the middle of the mat, your right knee comes down, your left leg extends, and we're gonna line everything up here. So right knee is in line with the left arch of your foot. We're gonna work a little bit into your core here. So your right fingertips, we're just gonna do a little pulse here. The left arm reaches up to the sky. We're working a little bit here, so you're gonna feel it in the core. So we're just gonna pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's a very simple move, but it's really working hard. So scoop your belly in. We're going to do 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, And one, plant your right hand down, set your shoulder to your wrist. Your left leg is then going to extend as we lift it up, flex your toes, and reach that left arm up as we stretch into the left side of your body. Gaze up towards the sky. So we're going to hold it here for a few more seconds. And then that elbow is going to connect to the knee as we tap and extend. Just 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay here. The left leg comes forward. We then find our way into a low lunge as the right leg takes it back. Nice and long in that right hip. And then look forward in that low lunge. Staying here for a little while. Feeling that stretch through the right hip flexor. If you'd like to come up, take the hands on top of the thigh and scoop the belly in. Draw that core in nice and tight and make sure you've not just fluffed forward. Scooping everything in nice and tight. Imagine you've got that corset on. Everything's nice and secure here. Take one more breath. And then as you exhale, the right hand drops to the floor. We lift the back leg up into your twisted lunge here. The left arm extends to the sky. Now we're going to do a little thread the needle here. This left arm comes around and it taps the right thigh or knee, depending on how far you can go back. And then we inhale back, open again. Exhale, slide it down the right leg. Inhale, open. Exhale, slide it down. Inhale, open. Exhale, slide. Inhale, open. Exhale, slide. Inhale, open. Okay, let's do one more. Slide. And then open it out. Reach those fingertips to the sky. Walk your left foot back. Stack your knee to your ankle. And then hip hovers off the mat 1 inch. Reach those fingertips to the floor. Hold it. And inhale, push your way up. Side stretch over. Drop back down. Tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, be lower. Inhale, lift. 2. Keep going. Just 5, 3, 4, 5. Stay up and hold it. If you can, take that big toe, extend the leg out, and then bring it to the front as you make your way to a crescent. Inhale, arms to the sky. Stack that knee to the front ankle. Stay active in the back leg. Inhale, the arms to the sky. Exhale, right hand to your left thigh. Twist it over, look over your back shoulder. So try to lengthen out through the back leg as much as you can here. And make sure your knee is above the ankle on the front leg. Woo, and don't fall over. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, plant those hands to the mat. Step back into your plank. Optional again, 2 presses. You can skip them, remember. So we go 1, 2, upward facing dog. Open out that chest. Nice to just stay here for a few moments just to open out that back. Especially when you just woke up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now before we move to the opposite side, just walk your feet out mat distance apart. And then slowly walk back into a malasana. Open out the hips here. Take the hands to the heart center, roll the shoulders back. Now you've got an option to stay here in your malasana if anyone wants to join in and do a little crow position, little balancing pose before we move to the other side. So, if you've never done your crow before, just warm out the wrists here, circle them out. Just play around here. Spread out your fingers, root them down into the mat. Bring your legs in closer. Draw those knees towards the thighs. Looking forward always. Scoop your belly in. Maybe you're already in your crow, I don't know. Lift your toes one at a time here off the floor. If you've never done your crow before, just play around. Lifting one toe, alternating. If you've got your full crow position, lift those toes off the mat. Looking forward, pushing it in the hands, and we hold it just for a few breaths. Breathe in, exhale back, sit down into Vinyasa. And then inhale, rise back up to standing and take a backward bend. Exhale, Malasana. Back into your dog, walk it out. We then switch to the opposite leg, so back onto the mat. Left leg down, knee down. Right leg out. Working back into that right side of your waist. Again, just lining everything up. Stack your shoulder to that ankle. Reach the right arm up. And then we're going to do those little lifts up and down again. So 10, actually it was 20, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Small movement, but you should be feeling it a little bit through your weight, through your waist. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, keep looking up, 20. All right, left hand down, shoulder to your wrist. We then lift that right leg up, flex your toes as you reach the right arm up and over. I did loads of arms yesterday, so my arms are shaking. Bring your knee to the elbow tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The last one, you stay here as that right knee comes towards the front of the mat. The left leg lengthens back out into your low lunge, and then come up if you wish, or stay down on the fingertips and keep that knee in line with your ankle. Again, we'll just stay here for a few breaths. Breathing in and exhaling out. One more breath. Take your left hand down and lift your back leg off into your runner's lunge here. The right hand extends to the sky. We then do that thread the needle. So the right hand comes in, slide it down the left thigh. Maybe you can tap the knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reach the right arm up to the sky as you then start to wiggle your toes. So your knee is in line with your ankle and that wrist should be above the shoulder still. Lengthen the right arm up and over the head as you then start to drop the hip 1 inch off the floor. And we lift up. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Hold it for a few breaths. Maybe take that big toe if you can and extend the leg out nice and straight. Reach the leg forward as you then bring it to the top of the mat. And we find our way into that crescent. Inhale the arms to the sky. And then exhale, twist to your right. Grab and hold of the thigh. Spinning your eye gaze towards the back of the mat. Inhale back to center. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step back into plank. 2 presses for 1, 2. Inhale, upward facing dog. Again, we'll just stay here for a few breaths. And exhale, downward facing dog. Walking out the feet, mat distance apart. Hands walk back to the mat as you sit back. Do your malasana. Open out that heart. Thumbs to the sternum. Stay here for a few moments. So you have that option again. If you want to stay in your malasana, you can stay here or try your crow pose again. So remember, I don't know if you guys can do it, to be honest. So spread out your fingers. Walk the feet in a little bit closer. Hug your knees towards those triceps. Or maybe you're on the triceps. There's different variations. Scoop your belly in. Looking forward as you start to rise up to the tiptoes. And maybe take those toes off the mat. We then drop back down into Malasana. And we inhale all the way up to standing. Back bend. Exhale, hands through the heart. Now we're coming into a warrior 3 from here. So bring your feet together. Rooting down into your left big toe. Soften your left knee joint. Now I want you to take your peace fingers to the inner crease of your thigh. And we're going to stay nice and tall in the spine. All I want you to do is start to kick the right heel back, but keep your spine straight. Left knee is bending. Pull your belly in, lifting the back leg up, scoop that belly in. Now the fingers can start to reach back towards the end of the mat. We're now going to bend the left knee as we then lift and straighten that left leg. So we bend, and then we straighten. 2, 3. Tapping the back foot to the mat. 4, just 5. 5. Reach it. Woo! Reach back and hold your warrior 3. Don't fall over. Scoop your belly in here. Keep lengthening out that spine. Bend the front leg as you drop that back foot back. And we're lining up your heels here. So heel to heel alignment, back foot 45 degrees. Coming into pyramid pose, right hip squares forward. Inhale, backward bend. Exhale, cactus your elbows. We come to a halfway position here. Or further forward. Inhale, we go back. Morning glories, they're called. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. All right, the last one. We're coming into your twist here. So reach your right arm up to the sky. Inhale. We then start to lengthen the right fingertips forward. We lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. As the right hand either comes to the inside of the foot or outside of the foot. And the left arm reaches and you find your twisted pyramid. Come the other way. Twisted pyramid. You can use your block as well if those fingertips don't meet the mat. So you might be here. Push down into your left big toe to maintain the balance. It is a little bit of a pose where you might fall out. Straighten out through the front leg, working into that IT band. Now breathe in, exhale. Left hand comes down. Step it back into chaturanga here. Moving just through 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Again, open out that chest. We'll stay here for 3. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm going to give you an option here of some dolphin presses. If you'd like to, you can come into your dolphin press. Make sure your shoulders and hands are shoulder distance apart. Now scoop the belly in. You can stay in your dog and just relax if you wish, or drop those forearms down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push back up, hold the dog. And then drop down onto your knees. Making your way into a cat-cow. Walk the hands back to the shoulders. Inhale, open out, lift that tailbone to the sky. Exhale, chin to chest, belly pulls in. Inhale, find a little wave in the spine if you want. Wag your tail, chin to chest. Again, inhale, open, look up to the sky. Exhale, one more time. Come back into your downward facing dog. Open out those feet, mat distance apart. Walk the hands back, sit back into Malasana. Knees come to those elbows. Open out the heart. Inhale, arms reach up, lengthen out the spine as you come up to that star, the star pose. And exhale, hands through your heart. Now we'll move to the opposite leg. So root down into your right big toe. Let's do warrior 3. What time is it? Yeah, all good. Right big toe. So again, take your 2-piece fingers to the tops of the thighs. Soften the right knee joint, stand up tall. Lift and hover that left heel slightly as you hinge from the hips. Your left hip is pulling down and you're keeping that spine straight. Then start to reach the fingertips back. We then bend in at the front leg as the left foot taps the mat. So working into that glute, straighten the front leg as we come back up. 4, 3, 2, last one. Stay and hold your warrior 3. Keep reaching the left leg back, open out the heart, pull the fingers back, and then bend into the front leg as you drop back and find that pyramid pose. So heel to heel alignment, your back foot's 45 degrees. Left hip pulls forward as the right hip pulls back. Scoop your belly in, shoulders back. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And then take that backward bend. And then we cactus the elbows as we lean forward into your morning glory here. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, backward bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. We're going to reach that left arm up to the sky. And then reach your fingertips forward as you lengthen that spine. Reach, reach, till you can't reach anymore. And then that right hand, either inside or outside. Right fingertips up towards the sky. Again, optional, you can grab hold of your block. Now stay active through the right leg. Make sure your leg has straightened so you're getting a good stretch through that IT band. You might want to take that hand to the hip. You don't have to take the fingertips up. And push down into your right big toe to maintain your balance. You can see her foot waving a little bit here. Inhale. Exhale, bend back into the front knee. Take the hands back down, down onto the mat. One vinyasa here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just take a couple of breaths in your dog. And then we're going to come down onto your knees again. Back to that hovering camel pose. Knees come 2 fist distance apart. Hip alignment in line with your knees. So take those arms back out, scoop your belly in. And we then pull back here for 10, 9, 8. Again, squeeze your glutes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. We're going to come into your full camel pose here. So easy option. You stay here with the hands tucked into your jean pockets. Squeeze the elbows in as you push the hips forward and drop the head back. So that's your easy option. Second option, your toes are tucked. And we're just grab and hold of those heels and opening. And then that last option, your feet are flat to the floor. Again, same thing, grab hold of the heels. So whichever option works for you, we'll take that camel pose. So inhale, I'm going to tuck my toes today. Inhale, take those hands onto your lower back. Exhale, push your hips forward, drop your head back. Grab and hold of the heels, or staying with your hands on the hips. And relax. Now come out of the pose, take hold of the lower back, and then we'll come into your child's pose here. Open your knees out, mat distance. Let's take the hands down and wiggle out the spine a few times, just release it out. Maybe give yourself a little bit of a massage into the lower back. And then come out back into your dog. Inhale through those tippy toes, stones on the mat. Inhale, roll forward to a plank. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, cover the knees as you push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Push it back, downward facing dog. One more of these rolls. Inhale. And exhale, push back the hips. As we then take that right leg up to the sky. Now this knee comes to your right elbow, we tap, and then we tap the left, and we tap the right. So 20 of these, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide that right knee down the wrist. We're coming into pigeon. Left leg lengthens down the mat. And then, very noisy outside. Walk the hands back, open your chest. Camel exhale, forward over your leg. We're going to hold your pigeon pose for about a minute, so I'll just put the timer on. So, just make sure you've not rolled onto your right hip here. Keep your hips squared. And you can use your block if you want to just rest the forehead on the block or on the mat, or extend your arms out straight, whatever Whatever feels nice, just relax into the pose. And a nice stretch through those hips. Maybe just closing off the eyes and focus on the breath. This is one of those poses I could stay in all day. I love it. Inhale, come back up. Now take your fingers outside of the mat as if you're coming into that spider cobra. Open the chest. We'll do a little flow here. Breathe in. Exhale, drop the chest down. Inhale, we roll it back up. Exhale, flow back down. Inhale, roll back up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Stay down again. We're doing thread the needle. Bring your left shoulder to the mat. Left ear to the mat. And you can take that right arm out in front. Stretching into that shoulder a few times. Just stay here for a few breaths. And then slowly walk your right hand back as you push into that right hand and lift your way up. Open the chest, maybe fly back. And then take those hands to the mat. Tuck your toes under the left leg. Step back into your dog. Maybe if you want to, if that right leg's gone to sleep, you can just get the leg a little shake out. We're doing a vinyasa here. Inhale, roll through the tippy toes. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, so we have that left side to do now. Inhale, tippy toes, roll forward to the plank. Stack the shoulders to the wrist as that knee taps the left elbow, the right. 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Slide the knee down the wrist, open out the leg, and then slide the right leg back. Just check everything's nice and straight. Slide your right hip forward, open out that chest as we slowly melt forward over the front leg. And again, we're going to stay here for a minute. So relax, again, close the eyes. Just take a few moments to breathe and soften into the pose. Now inhale to slowly walk the hands back towards those legs, hips, open the chest. I'm going to do that thread the needle again. So right arm threads through, drop your right shoulder to the mat. Again, extend your left fingertips out in front. walk the hand back, push into your left hand. We'll do that spider cobra again. Come onto your fingertips, engage the lower belly here as well. Make sure that's still switched on. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, bend those elbows, drop down. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale, we lift. Let's hold this one here. Open the chest. Maybe take your hands back. Open the chest. And then exhale, plant the hands down. Tuck your back toes under as you step back into your dog, or lift the left leg up, stretching it out. Circle it a few times if your leg went a bit dead. And then bring it back to the mat. One more round of your vinyasa here. Inhale, tippy toes. Plank to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, drop to the knees. We're going to do one more camel pose here, 2 fist distance apart. Taking your setup position. Inhale, hands to the back. Drop the head back. And if you can grab hold of those heels. Slowly take the hands back to the hips. Child's pose. Open the knees out, walk the hands out. Again, just move and sway from side to side with that spine. And then press your way up. We're going to come into a seated twist. So find your seat here. Take your left leg down. Right ankle over the left thigh, and line your ankle to your left knee joint. Push your right hip down. Inhale the left arm to the sky. Exhale, twist to your right as the left arm goes wrapping around the right thigh, and your right fingertips in line with the spine. Gaze towards the back of the mat. Inhale, we come back to center. Little counter pose to the other side. And then switch to the opposite leg. So right leg down, left ankle lines up to your right knee. Drop those hips to the mat. Inhale, right arm to the sky, lengthen. Exhale, take that arm to the thigh as you rotate and look over your left shoulder. So ideally, we want to keep that left big toe rooted into the floor. Sometimes this happens at lift, so think about pushing it into the mat. And inhale back to center. Again, a little counter pose to that right side. Let's finish off with a little butterfly pose. Bring your feet together. Open them out like a book. Lift your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Just melt forward. You can let the spine round. Time for relaxation. Take hold of the legs and slowly draw the knees into the center. We'll just do one final pose. Extend the legs out straight. Sit back onto your sitting bones. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, we hinge again from those hips. As we melt the chest forward, we find a forward fold. Maybe grabbing the hold of the feet here if you can. If not, again, just wherever you're at. We're just here for a few seconds. And then we're going to inhale as we reach the arms back up to the sky, scooping through that lower belly. As you make your way to the mat, go nice and slowly. Use your core strength to get down to the floor. And then you have an option again, if you want to come back into your supported bridge for your relaxation, you have the option, or maybe you want to take that block here and just do a little stretch like this. I forgot the name of the pose. This is a pose, I've totally forgotten the name. Then you can relax here in this pose. It's time for Shavasana. So take a nice deep breath in. Again, I want you to exhale as you find that lion's breath. You exhale out through the mouth. Let your body melt into the mat. Slowly start to wiggle through the fingers, the toes. Just gently move the head from side to side. And then find your way into a full body stretch. Reach the arms and the legs away. Breathe in. Again, find that lion's breath. Exhale it out. Walk those feet back. If you're on a block, just move that block away. Draw the knees to the chest. Give yourself a little massage into the lower back. Drop the knees over to your favorite side as you use your bicep for a pillow. And then inhale slowly. Make your way up to a comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall through that spine. And we'll take the hands on top of the thighs, rounding ourselves into the mat. Finishing off with 3 final breaths. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands together. Namaste. Well done, ladies. Oh, it wasn't on mute. I keep doing that.
Hi.
Oh,